Alright, welcome to Genshin Impact. So here we are on the login screen. Right here, you normally choose your server. After you've logged into your account, I'm not going to teach you how to create your account. That should be pretty straightforward. After you create your account, you'll be met with this screen here, and you will need to choose your server. Now, a few things to note about your server choice. One, if you choose a specific server, you cannot move your progress to another server. So for instance, if you start on Europe and you progress and you're adventure rank 10, and then you want to switch to America, you'll have to start over from the beginning. Two, you can only play with friends who are in the same server as you. Now, for what server you should choose, it's best to choose the server that is closest to you so that you can have better ping. Now, for those of you who don't know what ping is the amount of time it takes for your input to be accepted by the game, sent to the server, and a response is received from the server. So if you were to press attack, you would press attack on your mouse if you're on keyboard. If you're on PC like me, then the game would attack, but the server needs to receive it so that it can now damage the enemy for you. So if your ping is very, very high, it will take a lot of time for that to happen. All right, let's move on with the story. So I'm choosing the America server just because I can. Normally I would choose the Europe server, but I forgot to record the beginning cutscene. So I'm going to start a fresh account from the America server. And just so you know, I am free to play. So let's go. Okay, so I skipped the intro scene at the beginning because I want you to experience that for yourself. So now we are at the character select screen, and you have the male or the female MC to choose from. Now, some people are actually having trouble deciding which of the two to pick. Now, here's the thing. The main character that you choose is not a big deal. In my main account, I chose the guy. His name is Aether. The girl's name is Lumine. I chose Aether because I'm a guy as well. So that influenced my decision. But for those of you who may make a big deal out of whether you're going to pick male or female, here are some things to note before choosing your character. One, you can change your gender after you choose it. That's the first. The second is Lumine has a stronger charged attack than Aether. Another thing you should note is that in Genshin Impact, the taller your character is, the faster that character can sprint. Aether is taller than Lumine. As such, he runs slightly faster than Lumine. Another thing to note is that climbing speed is also affected by height. Because Aether is taller than her, he also climbs higher than her and also faster. And this also applies to swimming as well. Now, some other minor details are the animations that they make whenever they fight. They are slightly different on both. If you want to check the animations of both, then you can click off this video, watch another video. When you're done, you come back. But then in the end, whatever gender you choose does not affect the game in any way. MiHoYo does not have a definite protagonist for the game. They say that any gender works, at least as of now. Maybe later on, after this video is published, they'll say that it's the male character or the female character. Who knows? So, like I said earlier, I chose the male MC in my main account. But now I'm going to choose the female MC because I just want to. That's all. So let me type in my name. No spaces, I'll just leave it as Mordant.
We should head off. Let's get going.
All right. Welcome to Genshin Impact. 200 and is that 300 ms? 200. Oh my god, my ping is so bad. Damn it. Damn this American server. Okay. Okay, so before we continue, let me discuss a few things in Genshin Impact. Your auto attack, if you left click, if you're on PC, it should be the B button for you if you're on an Xbox controller and the circle button on a PlayStation controller. You do your auto attacks. These do not take stamina, and you can do up to 5 attacks at once. Now, if you press and hold, you will do a charged attack. Now, that yellow bar that appeared right beside her is your stamina bar. If that goes to empty, you cannot do any more charged attacks. Okay? Stamina is also useful for sprinting and also swimming. If you run out of stamina while swimming, you will die. Just keep that in mind. So, now Paimon's waiting for you to go over there, but before that, I want you to head over to that rock over there. That's where we're going to go. Now, when you enter the water, do not sprint. I beg you in the name of God, do not sprint. The trick to doing this is to head over to this smaller rock over here. So that's where we're going to go. And while we're swimming here, let's talk about health. At the bottom, you see that gigantic green bar. It's called your health bar. And if that goes to 0, you basically die. So right around here, you will see a precious chest. Now in Genshin Impact,
I'll keep this close.
there are 5 types of chests you get. In the order of their rarity, it's common chests, an exquisite chest, a precious chest, a luxurious chest, and then a remarkable chest. I'll go into more details later on in this video. Now, after you're done collecting this, start to swim back to shore. Alright, we're back here in the water. Now, if you press and hold the shift button on your PC, you will start to sprint. Of course, you can see that that's consuming stamina, and my stamina is finished now, so I can't run. After your stamina depletes, it starts to replenish itself automatically. If you were to sprint while you are in water, you swim faster and you also burn your stamina. If you run out of stamina, you will die. So there's your PSA. Do not run out of stamina while swimming. When you respawn, your health will reduce by just a little bit from what it actually is supposed to be. In this case, I lost almost 100 health, but that's all good. All right, let's head over to where Paimon is now. Okay, so here is a slime, and just go over what I said already. Teleport waypoints. Now, these are quite important to you, and you will need a lot of them in the game, especially if you're free to play. I'll go into more details after this. Now, anytime you unlock a teleport waypoint, you gain basically a free teleport point. You also gain adventure rank EXP. I will explain adventure rank EXP in another video. You will gain primo gems. I will also explain that in another video. To make traveling around the entire world of Teyvat, which is the world of Genshin, easier, I recommend that you unlock every teleport waypoint before you even start doing the story. It's just my personal recommendation, of course. Okay. This is the map. Now, as you can see, the map is just black. It's black because you have not yet unlocked the map. As we move on in this video, we will unlock the map. So for now, don't worry about that. Just keep following Paimon. If you see anything running on the ground, chase after it and just keep pressing your interact button. That should be F on your keyboard, or I believe the X button on Xbox and the square button on PlayStation.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
Run up to a wall to climb.
And depleted stamina takes time to recover. Okay, let's take the route we planned.
Now around here.
A statue of the seven. Which of the seven are you looking for exactly?
Now around here you should see this. Just make sure to pick up all of this. Like basically don't be in a rush to do anything. Now press the G key here. This brings you to the tutorials page. So basically anything that you have learned in Tevat will most likely come here for you, as you can see. And also reading these will give you primo gems. Just keep that at the back of your mind as we keep going. You can also catch butterflies too, so don't miss out on those. Ooh, lizard.
Oh, wow. Up to it.
Anytime you see anything glowing, make sure to interact with it. And if you see that fox, oh my god, attack it. It will give you meat. I will explain these resources later. Just do it if you see it. If it glows, walk up to it and interact with it. Now, actually, you can leave Paimon here and keep exploring around, but for the sake of the video, I will continue on.
You can swim right over.
Now here you can sprint because the distance is not much. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What is happening? Alright, so a part of your map has finally been unlocked. Now, for you to unlock your map, you need to head over to these teleport waypoints. They're called Statues of the Seven. They unlock the map for you and they show you other hidden areas. This is that teleport waypoint we unlocked before. As you can see, we can now teleport to it. And this, you can also teleport to the Statues of the Seven that you meet. Any grayed out teleport waypoints have not been unlocked yet, so you need to press navigate. When you press navigate and you go back to the main game, oh my goodness, give me a second.
Did you just feel the elements of the world? Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never... Uh-huh. If we keep heading west from here, we'll Mondstadt is the city of wind because... So perhaps because you got... There are also lots of...
I'm skipping through this because I don't want to waste my time here. So as I was saying, okay, wait, before that, bloody hell. Before I do that, if you look at the map over here, you notice that that point that we press navigate is now showing there, and it's sending out a homing signal to tell you where it is. So if we head off in that direction, we should find that teleport point. Now, because we touched the Statue of the Seven, we finally unlocked our animal powers. So you press E on PC. I don't know the key binding on consoles, but then it does an elemental skill. You press and hold it to do more damage, or you just tap it once to do that much. Ow. Or you can just decide to regularly attack them. Your choice. Okay. Now, Q is your elemental burst.
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Because you're weak, Paimon. Before I end off this video, I want you to walk up to your Statue of the Seven. One other function that I forgot to mention the Statue of the Seven does is that it heals you when your health is low. Now, one setting you need to do is interact with your Statue of the Seven and head to Statue's Blessing. There, where it says Restorative Power, change that number to 100%. That will make sure that anytime you are near the statue, it will replenish 100% of your health instead of just 50% of your health. With that said, I'll end off the video here. Just keep waiting for the next part. And see ya. Click the video in the end screen of this video to move on to the next part.